So today we'll start Central Secretariat. Okay. Now what is Central Secretariat? So basically Central Secretariat comprises of, make short notes, comprises of all the ministries and departments, all the ministries and departments of whose? Of central government. Every state government का भी secretariat होता है, यहाँ पे है. So similarly, central secretariat, all the departments and ministries. Now, every ministry will have departments, yes or no? Can a ministry have no departments? Is it possible? Can a ministry has no departments? Is it possible? It is there. Now this can be a prelims question. This ministry has no departments, or there is no ministry without, there is no ministry without a department, something like that sentence. It can happen. Ministry of External Affairs. Ministry of External Affairs, department nahi hai. As of now. It may happen in future, as of now. Okay. So, ministry will have department. There are some departments which has no ministry also. Example, already told you in current affair class. Department of Atomic Energy. Department of Atomic Energy. Department of Atomic Energy directly reports to who? PMO. PM, Prime Minister Office. Department of Atomic Energy. Another is Department of Space, directly PMO. Under Department of Space we have ISRO. Okay, fine. Now these departments or ministries are headed by whom? Are headed by whom? These departments or ministries or departments politically, administratively, politically headed by ministers, administratively headed by secretaries. Okay, you come to you see news, na? Secretary of this department, secretary of this ministry. Now, so the administrative work is done by the secretary. Secretary is no one but the bureaucrat. He is the bureaucrat. You will be secretary. You are not the political head, but you will get the orders from the minister. So he is the political head, either that ministry or the department. And the bureaucrat is the administrative head. Simple. Now tell me, so basically why these things are done? To divide the work, right? For example, Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance has, for example, Ministry of Finance. How many departments? Economic Affairs. Economic Affairs budget बनाता है. Revenue, Expenditure, DIPAM, that is disinvestment, or Revenue, Expenditure, DIPAM, Financial Services. Financial services means pension and all those stuff. And the sixth one recent is Department of Public Enterprises. That is, they'll deal with central PSUs. They'll recommend about that Mini Ratna, Maharatna, all those things. This will recommend. Okay. Now, why this is done? So that there is proper division of work. Proper division of work. That is nothing but the portfolio system, right? Now, portfolio system came from where? From where? Modern history. 1859, came in 1861 through law, but started in 1859. 1861 you can say, 1859, nothing to be worried about this. By Lord Canning. Okay. So it was decided in 1859, finally came in 1861, that is Indian Councils Act of 1861. ठीक है? So एक proper division. Now there is an article of polity which deals with this, for proper allocation of work. For proper allocation of work, so that the transaction of business is done efficiently. Article 77. ठीक है? You have to connect. Article 77. It empowers to whom? President. It empowers to the president to make rules for more convenient transaction of business. To make rules, for more convenient transaction of business. Okay. Now, government. So, who will make the rules? President. So, what is the rule name? So, the rule is India allocation of business rules, year 1961. India allocation of business rules 1961. So all these things, see, any work the government does, it has to come from a law or from a rule. That is regulation. It can't be done on his or own thing. It has to come from a law. So this is that rule. Now this rule who can make? President can make. Where he gets the power? From Article 77 he gets the power. ठीक है? Okay, next. Okay, write some historical perspective. May help you. Historical perspective. Wrote this, just write historical perspective. Perspective. Number 1, 1843, the Governor General of India, 1843. So everything started from here. We are talking about Secretariat, okay? 1840, the Governor General of India, obviously in 1843, Governor General of India, from 1833. Before 33, it was Governor General of Bengal. So Governor General of India separated. The Governor General of India separated the Secretariat of the Government of India from that of the Secretariat of the Government of India from that of the Government of Bengal. Government of Bengal के अंदर में था, अभी वहां से सेपरेट हो गया 1843 से. So at that point of time, only 4 departments were under Central Secretariat. Home, just write home. Only 4 departments were under Central Secretariat at that point of time, 1843. Home, finance, military, home, finance, military, and foreign or external. External or foreign. तो यहाँ से शुरू हुआ. So Central Secretariat, the origin of Central Secretariat goes back to 1843. फिर 1861 और 1859, 61 क्या हुआ? पोर्टफोलियो सिस्टम, इंडियन काउंसिल्स एक्ट. इंडियन काउंसिल्स एक्ट. फिर 1905, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, 1905 कौन था? द टेन्योर सिस्टम was started. टेन्योर सिस्टम was started by whom? स्टाफ का टेन्योर रहेगा 2 year 5 year. ओके, इट was started by लॉर्ड कर्जन. लॉर्ड कर्जन. फिर 1947 में द डिपार्टमेंट्स वेर रीनेम्ड एज मिनिस्ट्रीज. द डिपार्टमेंट, जो डिपार्टमेंट्स पहले से था उनका नाम हो गया मिनिस्ट्रीज. एज मिनिस्ट्रीज. ठीक है, ओके. नाउ राइट स्ट्रक्चर. ये हो गया हिस्टोरिकल स्ट्रक्चर. स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ए मिनिस्ट्री. फर्स्ट, नंबर 1, पॉलिटिकल हेड. स्ट्रक्चर, पॉलिटिकल हेड. तो पॉलिटिकल हेड हेडेड बाय whom? मिनिस्टर. हेडेड बाय मिनिस्टर. असिस्टेड बाय, who will assist him? Who? Minister of State. Minister of State. Minister of State and deputy minister, if deputy minister is there. ठीक है. बट कभी कभी इफ इट इज पॉसिबल दिस गाय कैन ऑल्सो बी द पॉलिटिकल हेड. बट यूजुअली ये मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट, मिनिस्टर अलग रहता है, एक मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट होता है. स्टेट मीन्स नॉट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट हियर. एक मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट रहता है ना, यू नो ना, मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट, जो क्या उसको असिस्ट करते हैं पर्टिकुलर काम पे, एक पर्टिकुलर काम पे. सेकंड, सेक्रेटेरिएट. सेकंड है सेक्रेटेरिएट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ मिनिस्ट्री. ठीक है, सेक्रेटेरिएट. सेक्रेटेरिएट को कौन हेड करेगा? सिविल सर्वेंट. ठीक है, सिविल सर्वेंट. इट विल बी हेडेड बाय अ कैरियर सिविल सर्वेंट. असिस्टेड बाय, लिखो असिस्टेड, ASSISTED. असिस्टेड बाय जॉइंट सेक्रेटरीज, डिप्यूटी सेक्रेटरीज. Joint secretaries, deputy secretaries. ओके, मैं एक टेबल बनाऊं. सेक्रेटेरिएट, सेक्रेटेरिएट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का क्या रहता, क्या है, हाउ इट इज डन, क्लैरिटी मिल जाएगी अभी. सेक्रेटेरिएट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, साइड में लिखो यूनिट्स, ऊपर साइड में लिखो ऑफिसर इन चार्ज। ये यूनिट्स, ऑफिसर इन चार्ज। यूनिट्स में नंबर 1 पहले तो डिपार्टमेंट, ओके, देन विंग। एक डिपार्टमेंट रहता है, डिपार्टमेंट में एक विंग्स रहता है ना, विंग, देन डिवीजन, देन ब्रांच, ब्रांच हेड रहता है ना, डिवीजन, देन ब्रांच, फाइनली सेक्शन। ओके, सो हेड कौन करेगा? डिपार्टमेंट को हेड करेगा सेक्रेटरी और एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी और स्पेशल सेक्रेटरी। सेक्रेटरी और एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी और स्पेशल सेक्रेटरी। ठीक है, नाउ विंग, विंग को एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी और जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी, एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी और जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी। ठीक है, देन विंग्स विल बी डिवाइडेड इनटू डिविजन्स। डिवीजन को कौन हेड करेगा? हैव यू हर्ड? डायरेक्टर। डायरेक्टर सुनते हो ना? नाउ दैट इज बी इसी लेवल पे आता है, एक पर्टिकुलर डिवीजन को हेड करता है डायरेक्टर और डेप्यूटी सेक्रेटरी। नाउ a particular divisions will be divided into many branches. इसको हेड करेगा एक अंडर सेक्रेटरी। एंड फाइनली सेक्शन विल बी डन बाय सेक्शन ऑफिसर। सेक्शन ऑफिसर, ओके। So this is how the secretariat organization is done. Next, third one. So one is political head. This is the whole structure of a ministry. Political. Second is secretariat. Now the third is executive organization. Third is एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। सो इसमें हेड क्या रहेगा? सो दिस हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट इज नोन एज, बहुत सारे डेजिग्नेशन से आते हैं। डीजी सुने हो? डायरेक्टर जनरल। देखो, सो राइट, अंडर ए हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट हु इज नोन एज डायरेक्टर जनरल, कॉमा कमिश्नर। कमिश्नर सुने हो ना? टैक्स का कमिश्नर, चीफ कमिश्नर, कॉमा इंस्पेक्टर जनरल सुने हो? इंस्पेक्टर जनरल ऑफ फॉरेस्ट, इंस्पेक्टर जनरल, कॉमा चीफ कंट्रोलर, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा। डीजी, आईजी, इंस्पेक्टर जनरल, कमिश्नर, चीफ कमिश्नर, etc. So they are part of the executive organization. So this is how the overall division is done. Okay. See, governance का जो ये chapter है, it will mostly help you more in prelims. 2015 या 16 याद नहीं है, one question came from cabinet secretary. ठीक है, so this is a governance thing. This chapter you will not find in polity book. These are all part of governance. Easy. You can, everything is available in the internet, but the thing is it's not available in book. So we don't know the topics. A fresher will not know the topics. फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हेन आई गेव द एग्जाम 2015 और 16 इट वाज माय फर्स्ट टाइम, सो हमने तो लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़ के गए थे, ये क्वेश्चन आ गया. सो दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इट वाज इजी क्वेश्चन बट इट वाज डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी बिकॉज आई डोंट नो डिटेल्ड, बट आई डोंट नो. आई हैव हर्ड बट आई डोंट नो द टेन्योर सिस्टम, आई डोंट नो. उसके टेन्योर के बारे में क्वेश्चन आया था. ओके ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, नाउ इंडिया का जो सेक्रेटेरिएट सिस्टम है, इंडिया का सेक्रेटेरिएट सिस्टम पे इट इज सिमिलर टू व्हिच कंट्रीज सिस्टम? इंडिया का सेक्रेटेरिएट सिस्टम, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट सेक्रेटेरिएट. ब्रिटिश या फिर यूएस, स्वीडन, कौन सा है? तुमको लगेगा ब्रिटिश, स्वीडन. ओके तो नोट करके लिखो, स्टार मार्क. इंडियाज सेक्रेटेरिएट सिस्टम इज सिमिलर टू स्वीडिश सिस्टम. स्वीडन से मिलता जुलता है. इज सिमिलर टू स्वीडिश सिस्टम. नाउ वाई, क्या सिमिलर है? इंडिया का जो सेक्रेटेरिएट सिस्टम है, ओके, इट वर्क्स ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम व्हिच इज कॉल्ड स्प्लिट सिस्टम. सेम स्वीडन पे होता है. व्हाट इज स्प्लिट सिस्टम? टेल फर्स्ट राइट. स्प्लिट सिस्टम. ठीक है. इसमें क्या होता है? द सेक्रेटेरिएट विल ओनली बी डूइंग और वर्किंग ऑन पॉलिसी मेकिंग, नॉट पॉलिसी एग्जीक्यूशन. ऑन पॉलिसी मेकिंग. हु? सेक्रेटेरिएट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. जो सेकंड टायर हमने पढ़ा अभी, एक तो पॉलिटिकल हेड, एक सेक्रेटेरिएट, एंड थर्ड इज द एग्जीक्यूटिव. सो पॉलिटिकल जो सेक्रेटेरिएट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, दे विल वर्क विथ पॉलिसी मेकिंग, नॉट पॉलिसी एग्जीक्यूशन. ओके, नाउ हु विल एग्जीक्यूट? नाउ द पॉलिसी एग्जीक्यूशन इज लेफ्ट टू the agencies outside, or to the executive agencies. They are left to the execution, policy execution are left to the agencies outside the secretariat. Outside the secretariat. तो एग्जीक्यूटिव एजेंसीज कौन है यहां पे? हमने पढ़ा अभी. सो पॉलिसी बनाएगा सेक्रेटेरिएट, सेक्रेटेरिएट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. Execution will be done by this. Now tell me, is DG not a civil servant? Yes. So civil servants are not only limited to secretariat organization. Executive में भी हो सकते हैं. DG civil servant है, IG of forest civil servant है, IFS Indian Forest Service, YS भी हो सकता है. Okay. इंडियन इकोनॉमिक सर्विस में भी कमिश्नर है. आर यू गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से? बस पॉलिटिकल हेड में सिविल सर्वेंट्स नहीं रहते. गॉट इट? सो द सेक्रेटेरिएट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, व्हाट दे डू, दे विल हेल्प इन पॉलिसी मेकिंग टू द गवर्नमेंट. दे विल पुट प्रपोजल्स. ऑल दीज थिंग्स नो नीड टू राइट, यू नो. दे विल पुट प्रपोजल्स. These are the new things because they are also, if you see carefully, in the secretariat organization also there are two types. Generalist भी हैं, specialist भी हैं. So depending on the work, depending the government needs. After all, it is the government who will tell you to do the work. Because they have been voted, they have promised to the people कि we will bring this, but we will bring this through this. Through this, and we will do this through this, or we will deliver it through this, we will bring it through this. समझ में आया? तो तुम लोग जो पढ़ रहे हो अभी, You are now reading for UPSC, right? You will go here ultimately. So you came to know what will be your work from very different sectors. काम आप करोगे गवर्नमेंट के लिए, गवर्नमेंट आपको बोलेगा you have to do. So it is very good to be a what? Teacher. हाँ, इंडिपेंडेंट, किसी की नहीं सुनता मैं, अपने खुद की भी नहीं सुनता, इंडिपेंडेंट, ना ही गवर्नमेंट। कौन है मेरे ऊपर बताओ? नोबडी। माइंड अगर मैच कर गया, हो गया। शरद सर एंड मी, माइंड मैच, गेटिंग। इट इज वेरी गुड टू बी ए टीचर। तो इसका मतलब है क्यों बोल रहा हूं यूपीएससी, आई एम नॉट टेलिंग यू टू बी ए टीचर बाय द वे। मेरे को कंपटीशन दोगे फिर आगे जाके। आई हैव सीन स्टूडेंट्स बिकमिंग मोर फेमस टीचर देन द टीचर इटसेल्फ। I have a student, I will not say the name, people know, some words नहीं है. He is a very good teacher now, he is only 23. He is only 23, 24 होगा उसको. He is earning lakhs of money, lakhs, it is not in thousand. He was my student when he was 22, 21, first year. Prelims छोड़ जब नहीं दे रहा है वो एग्जाम. अभी वो एकेडमी में है, मैं नाम नहीं बोलूँगा, हैदराबाद आया था बीच में for an assignment of an बहुत बड़ा IS Academy. I'll tell you the name after this class. ठीक है? See why? Because एक साल उसने अच्छे से पढ़ा है, 1 year full advanced level पढ़ा है. अब ना उसको इतना पैसे का वो you know ना that मनी का एक रहता है ना, once money touches your blood, फिर आपको बस वही चाहिए. तब उसको अभी वही हो गया है. मैं उसको बोल रहा यार यू आर वेरी एलिजिबल, ही नोज ऑल्सो लाइक मी ऑल सब्जेक्ट्स, बट ही इज गेटिंग दैट मच मनी. ये तो IAS बन के क्या कर लूंगा, करप्शन तो हम कर नहीं सकते. 60-70,000 में क्या करोगे? बेटर टू अर्न लैक्स. समझ रहे हो बात को? किसी के अंडर में भी नहीं है, सबसे बेस्ट प्रोफेशन है टीचर. नोबेल प्रोफेशन भी है, रेस्पेक्ट भी मिलेगा, गाली भी मिल सकती है. ओके, but it is more of a respect because we are giving that service. But still then I am telling clear UPSC. हमारे पेट पे लात मत मारो. ठीक है, तुम लोग पढ़ के आ जाओगे, फिर पता चला कि मेरा स्टूडेंट मेरे से ज्यादा कमा रहा है. ओके, आराम से पढ़ो, क्लियर करो. ओके, बट अगेन इट इज द हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते. यू हैव टू बी अंडर द गवर्नमेंट, अंडर द गवर्नमेंट यू हैव टू वर्क. ओके, और एल्स बी ए पॉलिटिकल लीडर. ईदर टीचर और पॉलिटिकल लीडर, दोनों सबसे बेस्ट प्रोफेशन है. और बी ए सुपरस्टार. टॉलीवुड यहाँ पे जाओ, मिलेगा नहीं, पूरा नेपोटिज्म यहाँ पे. ठीक है, नेपोटिज्म टॉलीवुड में फुल नेपोटिज्म है. ओके, सो बेटर बिकम टीचर और ए पॉलिटिकल लीडर. यू कैन क्रिएट ए डिफरेंस. गवर्नेंस चैप्टर पढ़ रहे हो ना, यू कैन रियली क्रिएट ए डिफरेंस बाई एंटरिंग पॉलिटिक्स. ओके, पॉलिटिक्स घुसना वेरी वेरी इजी है. थोड़ा ट्विटर में कंट्रोवर्शियल कुछ बोल दो, रिलीजन या कास्ट को लेके, साउथ में हो ना, कास्ट को लेके बोल दो, हिट हो जाओगे. ओके, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, सो यू नो व्हाट आर द, इफ समबडी विल आस्क यू व्हाट आर द रोल्स एंड फंक्शंस ऑफ द सेक्रेटेरिएट, यू कैन राइट प्लानिंग, एडवाइजिंग, प्रपोजल्स, वो सब वर्ड होता है ना, ऐड कर दो 100 वर्ड बन जाएंगे. नेक्स्ट, ओके, okay, write something about tenure system, some 3 to 4 lines. Tenure system. लिखो, the superior positions in the secretariat, are as a rule managed by, so the superior position are managed by, एक rule है, are managed by officers who come from the states. States means state government. Officers who come from the states and also from central and also from the central services, means this IAS IF है जो central services है. State means what? State PCS होता है. You have heard about a IAS and a promotee IAS. सुने हो? Promotee. So promote क्या? हाँ ना, promotee IAS it will take time to reach. 7 years or 8 years depending, it depends. Even 10-15 years भी हो जाता है. So those promotee IAS are from, ठीक है, because they have cleared state PCS, so it will take time. Okay, that too you need political contacts, lot of things you need. Okay, your merit, your work, everything will come into play. So the higher officers, the higher officials are taken from these two. So in 3 years or 4 years you will be a collector. Within 5 years or 6 years you can head a particular department. But to go to that level through a state, it will take long time. तो इसलिए बोला जाता है कि यूपी से प्रिपेयर करो. ठीक है, ग्रुप 1 ग्रुप 2 में वो नहीं होगा, 10-15-20 साल लग जाएंगे. ओके, फॉर एंड सेंट्रल सर्विसेज फॉर a specified period or for a specified period for a specified period, or you can say for a fixed period, full stop. जैसे कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल सेक्रेटरी and joint secretary 5 years, secretary and joint secretary 5 years, deputy secretary 4 years, deputy secretary 4 years, under secretary 3 years. I have already given you that chart. अंडर सेक्रेटरी कहां पे आएगा, डेप्यूटी सेक्रेटरी कहां पे आएगा, ठीक है. ओके, नाउ हु ब्रॉट दिस 10-year system? राइट, दिस 10-year system was brought by Lord Curzon in 1905. In 1905. So Lord Curzon is called as the father of the 10-year system. Father of the 10-year system. Father of 10-year system. Now tell me, you can write the positives of 10-year system because experience आ जाता है, proper work होगा, all these things. But what are the negatives? What are the negatives? Right, 2 to 3 points. Criticisms of 10-year system. Number 1, office dominated administration. Office dominated administration and over bureaucratization. कैसे स्पेल करते हैं उसको? ब्यूरोक्रेटाइजेशन. ओवर, BERUAUCRATISATION, ब्यूरोक्रेटाइजेशन. ठीक है, तो ओवर हो रहा है. सेकेंड पॉइंट, डज नॉट नेसेसरीली एंश्योर स्पेशलाइजेशन. जो हमने स्पेशलाइजेशन और उसका पढ़ा था, it does not necessarily ensure कि this person has to be a specialist. Mostly they are generalist because higher posts are always generalist. So this is one of the major problems, not necessarily specialization. Okay, ठीक है. But in today's time the 10-year system has weakened. Star mark. But in today's time the 10-year system has weakened. For example, number 1, the specialist members of the Indian Economic Service. It has weakened. Why? You will come to know here. The examples. The specialist members of the Indian Economic Service. And Indian Economic Service specialist है, right? एक particular domain पे काम करते हैं. So Indian Economic Service and the Indian Statistical Service, the members of the Indian Economic Service and the Indian Statistical Service, bracket में you can write created in 1961, who are posted in large numbers, bracket end कर दो, 1961 bracket end, who are posted in large numbers in the central secretariat are not subject to the tenure system. These guys are not subject to the tenure system. ठीक है. Second point, another example. At present, the central secretariat service comprises of number one, मतलब I'll tell you 5 grades. 5 grades comprises of 5 grades. Number 1 grade is senior selection grade. Senior, S capital, selection, S capital, G capital. Senior selection grade, in bracket you can write director. Second is selection grade. One is senior selection grade, second one is selection grade, bracket you can write deputy director. C you can write third, grade 1. In bracket you can write under secretary. D, section officers grade. And last one, 5th one is assistant's grade. Okay. Who is the cadre controlling? ये सब चीजें जो चीजें हमने पढ़ा अभी, this particular secretariat thing. Who is the cadre controlling authority? If somebody will ask you in prelims, who is the cadre controlling authority? DOPT. You know na DOPT? Personnel and Training, under Ministry of Personnel. It takes care of your cadre training also. Once you clear, you have to report to DOPT in Delhi. Okay, next. ठीक है. Now, very important from prelims. Selection. Okay. Selection of secretariat officials. Just heading करो. Selection of secretariat officials. First, secretary or additional secretary. Who selects? Secretary or additional secretary? Secretary or selection? Or additional secretary? By who? Anyone? By cabinet secretary. We will cover this today only. This is also part of today's course. Cabinet secretary. Who is the cabinet secretary? नहीं मतलब ओके वो तो नाम हो गया, बट who? It is the highest post of civil service. Max to max you can reach till this post. इसके ऊपर कुछ नहीं है. Okay, second, secretary और additional secretary हो गया. Second is joint secretary. Joint secretary. joint secretary by senior selection board. एक बोर्ड बैठता है सीनियर सिलेक्शन बोर्ड हेडेड बाय कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी. हेडेड बाय कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी. थर्ड फाइनल इज डायरेक्टर, डेप्यूटी सेक्रेटरी, अंडर सेक्रेटरी. डायरेक्टर, डेप्यूटी सेक्रेटरी, अंडर सेक्रेटरी. We know all these people heads which units. Okay, that table. It is done by Central Establishment Board. Central Establishment Board by Central Establishment Board. Now this board is presided by whom? See, senior selection board is presided by cabinet secretary. This one is directly by cabinet secretary. This one is by central establishment board headed by secretary of Ministry of Personnel. Secretary headed by secretary of Ministry of Personnel. Remember, these are all important for prelims. Okay. Okay. So all these posts are not, if the question comes, all these guys are selected or by the cabinet secretary, will be wrong. See, these are big posts. You need to know, because one day or the other you will pass through this post. Okay. Now you will be selected by that guy. You will come to know. Okay. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट. ओके, तो सिलेक्शन ये करेगा. नाउ इफ आई चेंज द वर्ड, आई एम यूजिंग द वर्ड व्हाट? सी केयरफुली. सिलेक्शन. इफ आई यूज द वर्ड अपॉइंटमेंट, सही होगा? देन सही क्या है बताओ? पॉलिटी चैप्टर. दीज आर सिलेक्शन. These are selected. Now all these guys will be appointed by whom? Appointed by whom? Yes? President. Divided no? नहीं. Very easy. हमेशा यूज करते हैं, डेली लाइफ में यूज करते हैं. हाँ, अपॉइंटमेंट्स कमिटी लिखो. There are 8 cabinet committees, right? Out of that, it is appointed by the cabinet committee of appointments or appointments cabinet committee. Total 8 cabinet committees are there in polity chapter. ठीक है? Now tell me, who are members of this committee? The shortest committee. 8 committees में से the shortest ये है. Who? बोला था 2 भाई, मोटा भाई. होम मिनिस्टर, प्राइम मिनिस्टर, होम मिनिस्टर. As of now, today, it can be changed also. Now this 2. ठीक है? Okay. Now, next topic is cabinet secretary. पहले कैबिनेट सेक्रेटेरिएट, वहां से आएगा कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी. So we will cover first what is Cabinet Secretariat. Now we will cover directly from the website of Cabinet Secretariat. See, Cabinet Secretariat. अभी कोई भी साइट खोलोगे तो आजादी का महोत्सव G20 हर जगह G20. देखो इन सबको. Our cabinet secretary Rajiv Gova, very famous personality. Okay. अब देखो cabinet secretariat first. Cabinet secretariat is responsible for administration of the transaction of business rules and Government of India allocation of business rules. These two rules are brought by President as per Article 77. So जो rules वहाँ पे लिखा है, how to administer them, this secretariat is responsible. Cabinet Secretariat. Okay. For smooth transaction of business in ministries, departments of the government. Okay. Secretariat क्या करता है? Secretarial assistance it gives to whom? Cabinet and cabinet committees. There are 8 cabinet committees, right? To those 8 cabinet committees, this secretariat will give assistance. Okay. And also assist in decision making in government by ensuring interministerial coordination. Every work has interministerial coordination. 2 ministries or 3 ministries will have to coordinate. No need to write everything. Okay. Ironing out differences among ministries, departments and evolving consensus through the instrumentality of standing committees, ad hoc committees of the secretaries. If any issues are happening, they will solve it. They will solve it. Cabinet Secretariat ensures that President, Vice President and ministries are kept informed of the major activities of all ministries by means of monthly, important, monthly summary of their activities. So monthly summary activities of ministries, departments, the cabinet secretariat has to ensure that the president and vice president ministers are kept informed. Keywords क्या है? Informed, monthly, president, vice president, ministers. Informed, kept informed, monthly. Okay. Management of major crisis situations are also the functions of cabinet secretariats. Any crisis situations आ रहा है, ठीक है? Cabinet Secretariat. Okay. Now see, all these things are very important. खास करके ये. Have you covered IR? This one, Chemical Weapons Convention, CWC. Very important topic of IR. Head करता है Cabinet Secretary. Now Cabinet Secretary क्या भी IR के साथ relation है. Now if you click this, it will take you to CWC, that is Chemical Weapons Convention. India has ratified. We have a lot of convention, right? Even FCCC, CBD. Today we covered also another convention. Similarly, one chemical convention is there. Similarly, one biological convention is there. These are all IR topics. Okay, if you go there, National Authority Chemical Weapons Convention, because India signed what? This one, Chemical Weapons Convention. So after signing and ratifying, you need to bring a law. So the law is Chemical Weapons Act of 2000, and who has been given the power? This. It is an office in the Cabinet Secretariat. Okay. So when you're studying cabinet secretariat from governance, this is the current affair or the IR static. And this is also a law, right? So law, statutory bodies, all statutory bodies are part of governance chapter. Only book will not help you. Governance. Okay? So here, this convention, what it does? Basically, this convention prohibits the development, production, stockpiling and use of chemical weapons. वो prohibit करता है कि chemical weapons you should not store, you should not produce chemical weapons. And if it is there, please destroy it. And on their destruction. ठीक है? It was signed 1993. फिर India brought this act in 2000, Chemical Weapons Act, and the National Authority Chemical Weapons Convention is that body which regulates this act, and it is in the office of the Cabinet Secretariat, headed by Cabinet Secretary. This much you need to know. And India is a part of Chemical Weapons Convention. So Chemical Weapons Convention you have to cover in your IR topic. Now some extra topic I am giving you, Biological Weapons Convention. Side by side Biological Weapons Convention also cover it from internet. Okay? ठीक है. Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor. Anyone remember in our current affair, this January current affair we have done? This was in news. Okay? And at that point of time, it is under Cabinet Secretariat. See in the site it is there. DBT, every time you hear about direct benefit transfer, money direct जाता है under this. Most of the people think DBT is under Ministry of Finance. Most can 99.99%. It is wrong. Direct benefit transfer directly comes under Cabinet Secretariat. Direct benefit transfer comes under Cabinet Secretariat. Remember. Okay. Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor, Cabinet Secretariat. It is in news. It is every day in news. DBT. It is a part of your daily study. Yes or no? DBT लिख देते हो ना way forward में. Direct benefit transfer. अभी तक तुमको ऐसा लग रहा था ना मिनिस्टर फाइनेंस का होगा, पैसा जाता है ना, मिनिस्टर फाइनेंस का हो सकता है. वैसा करूँ तो एवरीथिंग मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस के अंडर है. बंद कर दो बाकी सब मिनिस्ट्री, फिर इंडिया में एक ही मिनिस्ट्री, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस. ऐसा थोड़ी हो सकता है. ओके. DPG, दिसंबर न्यूज. इन क्वेश्चन चेक वी कैन टेस्ट. डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ पब्लिक ग्रीवियंसेस, ये भी कैबिनेट सेक्रेटेरिएट के अंडर में है. इट इज ऑल्सो इन न्यूज. डायरेक्टर पब्लिक DPG क्या करता है? इट हेल्प्स टू ऑब्टेन रेस्पॉन्सेस टू अनरिजॉल्व्ड ग्रीवियंसेस ऑन मैटर्स रिलेटिंग टू सम सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. एनी मैटर यू आर हैविंग एनी प्रॉब्लम, ग्रीवियंस रिलेटेड टू सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, दिस डायरेक्टरेट विल टेक केयर. डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ पब्लिक ग्रीवियंसेस किसके अंडर में है? कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी. What people think कि it is under DOPT, Ministry of Personnel, या फिर they'll think Ministry of some other, कोई भी अदर मिनिस्ट्री का नाम ले लेंगे. It is under Director and Cabinet Secretariat. Remember, these are the points you have to remember. Okay. Origin. Now, Cabinet Secretary, if you are covering, you should know the origin, historical fact. See, this is the historical fact. Just a rough, small points, no need to write everything. See, Indian Councils Act. कैनिंग ने किया था, लीडिंग टू द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ पोर्टफोलियो सिस्टम एंड द इंसेप्शन ऑफ एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल टू द गवर्नर जनरल. The Secretariat of the Executive Council was headed by a private secretary to the Viceroy, but he did not attend the council meetings. So, what you can see here is, in a way, the genesis goes back to this portfolio system. वहाँ से शुरुआत हुआ है, क्योंकि वहाँ पे एक executive council was established of the Governor General. That executive, the Secretariat of the Executive Council was headed by a private secretary to the Viceroy. He is nothing but a ICS officer, Indian Civil Services officer at that point of time, to the Viceroy. Yes, he did not attend council meetings. That's a separate issue. But he was a now. Lord Willingdon first started the practice of having his private secretary by his side at these meetings. Later this practice continued, and in 1935 the Viceroy's private secretary was given the additional designation of secretary to the Executive Council. Viceroy का जो secretary था, same he became the secretary of Executive Council, same. But these posts were separated subsequently, and separate secretary was appointed. फिर finally अलग अलग कर दिया गया. No need to remember this. Just remember everything started from 1861. Constitution of the interim government. There was interim government before independence. In 1946, it brought a change in the name of its office. In 1946, 5th September, that Secretariat of the Executive Council was designated as Cabinet Secretary. जो Executive Council का secretary जो group था, that is the Secretariat, same it was renamed as Cabinet Secretariat. And the Secretary to the Executive Council as Cabinet Secretary. और जो Secretary था, that became Cabinet Secretary. जो head करता था, he became Cabinet Secretary. Simple. Fine. Functions. Cabinet Secretary directly functions under Prime Minister, because Prime Minister is the head of the Cabinet, the administrative head. But see, it is functions directly, so he is the political head. हमेशा याद रखना, Cabinet Secretary is headed by Cabinet Secretariat is headed by Cabinet Secretary, but he is the administrative head. Prime Minister is the political head. So the administrative head of the Secretariat is the Cabinet Secretary, who is also the ex officio chairman of Civil Services Board. You are automatically the ex officio chairman. Once you become Cabinet Secretary, the Civil Services Board रहता है the chairman. Now the business allocated to Cabinet Secretary under Government of India allocation of business rule 1961 includes secretarial assistance to the cabinet and cabinet committees and rules of business. They will give the secretarial assistance to the cabinet and also to the cabinet committees. Now it comes from where? Government of. That is the reason why in Polity Lakshmikant chapter, when you read cabinet committees, in the first page only it is mentioned this. Cabinet committees comes from this rule. Cabinet committees are not mentioned in Constitution. They do not have a law also. They have come from rules. This is the rule. In the first page of Lakshmikant chapter you will find this one. So the Cabinet Secretariat gets power, or the cabinet committees also, because it is mentioned here, cabinet committees. They all get power from this rule, and this rule was made by President as per Article 77. Very simple. Okay. So the Cabinet Secretariat is responsible for administration of Government of India transaction of business rules and Government of India transaction of business rules 1961 in facilitating smooth transaction of business. Simple. Rest everything you know. Okay, understood? Okay. Now some development means some history. No need to remember. First we will see the recent. what is there in recent? Okay. So some defense committee was there, now it is not there, no need to go through all these things. Okay. Directorate of Public Grievances, now we covered. Here citizens can file grievances. If you have any problem, grievances regarding any central organizations, you can file either on paper or online. With whom? With the DPG, Directorate of Public Grievances, in respect of departments, organization which have extensive public interface, जैसे कि BSNL, MTNL, railways, post, insurance, public sector banks. These are all organizations which have a day-to-day contact with public. If you have any kind of grievances or issues, directly you can file DPG. It is recently news, December या फिर January, November news में है. Focus check करोगे, it is in news. Okay. Now, Chemical Weapons Convention. Okay. Already covered. Cabinet Secretariat. Now the national authority of Chemical Weapons Convention will be headed by a chairperson, who is nothing but a rank of additional secretary. Okay. Okay, when you are covering, just remember, when you are covering Chemical Weapons Convention, please cover OPCW. It is under this. This is the body which implements this convention. Organization of the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. This organization will implement this convention. Okay. OPCW. DBT. DBT we all know. Benefits will directly go to your accounts. Okay. Now listen. This mission was initially under, you may think it is now also on Department of Expenditure, because expenditure, it is nothing but expenditure. That is Ministry of Finance under me. But it has been transferred and shifted to Cabinet Secretariat from 2015. Remember, this is also a prelims news. Okay. Office of the Principal Advisor, we have already discussed. PM, HTAIs we have discussed in our January current affairs. You can check the PDFs, it is already there. Fine. Okay. Names are not required. Okay. Now let us cover Cabinet Secretary. Cabinet Secretary. Okay. So Cabinet Secretary is the topmost executive official. Topmost executive official, senior most civil servant of the Government of India. The senior most civil servant. Okay. Ex officio head of the Civil Services Board. He is the head of the Cabinet Secretariat. He is the head of the IAS and the Civil Services of India work under the rules of business. So these head जो है वो power कहाँ से आता है? Same that rules of business. In that rules of business, business rules of 1961, it is mentioned कि he is the head. So it derives that power from that rule, not from the constitution, not from any law, from that rules. Okay. Cabinet Secretary, is the senior most cadre post of the IAS, ranking 11th in the Indian order of precedence. You have to cover this order. They may ask स्पीकर कहाँ पे आता है, पीएम कहाँ पे आता है, प्रेसिडेंट कहाँ, प्रेसिडेंट तो सबसे ऊपर ही आता है. ओके. Since 2010 the cabinet secretary's term length was extended to maximum of 4 years. Okay. Now this cabinet secretary is directly under the charge of prime minister directly. Prime minister ही appoint करेगा and he will work side by side with the prime minister. Okay. These are the functions. He will head. He is the chief coordinator. No need to write, you know it. But some prelims point I'll tell you. Heads. Chief coordinator of central government. He is the chairman of the Civil Services Board, which among the other things recommends empanel officers except officers under Ministry of External Affairs. Except. He also recommends the empanelment of officers for the ranks of secretary, additional secretary, joint secretary. Remember, today only I told you na, selection is done headed by cabinet secretary. So in a way he recommends. Clear? He recommends. But remember, except Ministry of External Affairs. This one, na, here we told. It understood everyone? All these things. He recommends because it is selection. Okay. Chairman of the committees of secretaries. The committees of secretaries भी रहता है. जितना भी secretaries है उनका committee. He is the chairman. एक conference of chief secretary. Who are chief secretary? जो cabinet में है state का है. That is chief secretary. उनका भी जो ग्रुप रहता है, दिस पर्सन विल हेड. ओके. सी रेकमेंड्स पोस्टिंग ऑफ ऑफिसर्स ऑल्सो ऑफ हुज रैंक्स सेक्रेटरी, एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी. किसको रेकमेंड करेगा? अगेन अपॉइंटमेंट्स कमिटी ऑफ द कैबिनेट, बट विदाउट एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स के साथ नहीं है उसका कोई. रिमेंबर, सो दीज पॉइंट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सी ऑल अदर पॉइंट्स आर वेरी इजी. दिस पॉइंट एंड दिस पॉइंट except ministry, that is empanelment for officers, मतलब selection. This is posting of secretary, additional secretary. Everywhere cabinet secretary has a role to play, but here except Ministry of External Affairs. Okay. Chairman of the senior selection board covered. It will do for whom? Joint secretary. They will give to the appointments committee to the cabinet. Already discussed. Same thing which we discussed, I have mentioned here. Senior advisor to Prime Minister, assistants to Council of Ministers, prepares the agenda of the cabinet and minutes of its meetings. MOM जो बात होती है उसका मिनट्स ऑफ मीटिंग यही बनाएगा. ठीक है. यू विल डू ऑल दिस वर्क. फाइल बना के यू विल गिव. ओके. बाकी एलिमेंट ऑफ कंटिन्यूटी एंड स्टेबिलिटी ड्यूरिंग क्राइसिस. ओके. दीज ऑल थिंग्स वी हैव कवर्ड. ऑल सेम थिंग्स, एवरीथिंग इज टेकन फ्रॉम देयर ओनली. ओके. सम अदर इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन. Cabinet secretary comprises of 3 wings: civil, military, intelligence. Civil wing is considered to be the main wing and provides aid advice to the union cabinet. Civil wing जो है it, and you know wing is headed by whom? Okay, joint secretary. The purpose of having a military wing is to have a better coordination in intelligence and to provide secretarial assistance to whom? Defense committee of the cabinet. Okay. This is otherwise called as what? Defense committee कुछ है of the cabinet? व्हाट इज द नेम? कैबिनेट कमिटी ऑन सिक्योरिटी एंड द नेशनल डिफेंस काउंसिल, उसको असिस्टेंस प्रोवाइड करेंगे. मिलिट्री विंग इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय एन ऑफिसर ऑफ द रैंक ऑफ मेजर जनरल और इट्स इक्विवेलेंट्स इन द आर्म्ड फोर्स, who is designated as a joint secretary. Intelligence wing deals with matters pertaining to joint intelligence committee of the union cabinet. The chief of RAW also officially first reports to the cabinet secretary. Remember, RAW का जो chief है कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी को देता है and is designated secretary in the cabinet secretariat. Okay. आईबी का रॉ इज एक्सटर्नल, आईबी का चीफ किसको देता है रिपोर्ट? हाँ, पीएमओ को नहीं देता. आईबी हमेशा कम्स अंडर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स. सी रॉ कम्स अंडर पीएमओ, रम्स कम्स अंडर पीएमओ, बट हियर कैबिनेट, सी कैबिनेट भी तो पीएम का ही है. If you see the cabinet secretariat, who is the head? Who is the political head? PM only. PM means PM ka office. So that is the reason why we say RAW comes under PMO, IB comes under Minister of Home Affairs. So here when we talk about the chief of RAW, officially reports to the cabinet secretary. Officially. और cabinet secretary किसका है? PM का है. ठीक है? Okay. Okay, Cabinet Secretary of Government of India is eligible for a diplomatic passport. Okay, the official earmarked residence of Cabinet Secretary is 32 Prithviraj Road, New Delhi. Type 8 bungalow. पता है ना Type 8 bungalow? मैं Type 3 में रहता हूँ. ठीक है, Type 8 देखा नहीं है. मैं मीन्स माई सिस्टर. ओके, सो टाइप 8 बनने के लिए देखो बंगलो मिलेगा वहाँ पे दिल्ली में, पूरा गार्डन वार्डन होके 3-4 लोग रहेंगे. सर चाय पीजिए, सुबह सुबह पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स विल कम, पेपर पढ़ोगे, न्यूज़ में देखो ना पिक्चर में, वैसा वाला टाइप 8. ओके, बाकी और कुछ खास नहीं है. NR पिल्लई वॉज द फर्स्ट कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी. ग्रुप 2, ग्रुप 3, ग्रुप 4 में पूछ सकता है. NR पिल्लई बेचारा, वो उसको भी जान लो, इतना कुछ पढ़ रहे हो उसको क्यों मिस करना है. NR पिल्लई नाम भी अच्छा है, साउथ भी है. ओके, NR पिल्लई. ओके, आई थिंक वी आर डन विद द चैप्टर. Okay. Okay, final thing is PMO. PMO. अरे PM ऑफ इंडिया आ गया. पीएम को देख के हंसते क्यों हो तुम? Why you laugh? फोटो देख के? ठीक है. सो पीएमओ कंसिस्ट ऑफ इमीडिएट स्टाफ ऑफ प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया. इमीडिएट स्टाफ. सुबह वो योगा करेंगे, योगा करते हैं ना सुबह उठ के 4 बजे, तो इमीडिएट स्टाफ होना चाहिए ना फोटो खींचने के लिए. पीएमओ एज वेल एज मल्टीपल लेवल्स ऑफ सपोर्ट स्टाफ ऑफ द प्राइम मिनिस्टर. पीएमओ इज हेडेड बाई, देखो पीएमओ हेडेड बाई प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी, वो है कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव काम, ये इमीडिएट स्टाफ हेडेड बाय प्रिंसिपल। ये फिर उसके साइड में रहेगा कौन? प्रमोद कुमार मिश्रा, उड़ीसा से है गेस। पीएमओ वाज ओरिजिनली कॉल्ड द प्राइम मिनिस्टर सेक्रेटेरिएट, तब था, अभी वैसा नहीं है। ओके, जस्ट रिमेंबर पीएमओ का इज हेडेड बाय और प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी। ओके, हेड तो ऑब्वियसली प्राइम मिनिस्टर ही है, असिस्टेड बाय। ओके, नाउ द पीएमओ प्रोवाइड सेक्रेटरियल असिस्टेंस टू प्राइम मिनिस्टर, कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी प्रोवाइड सेक्रेटरियल असिस्टेंस टू कैबिनेट। कैबिनेट में 15 ministers are there including PM. This is only special to PM, taking care of special, क्या खाना खाया, ठीक है, स्पेशल खाना, वहाँ पे सब मिलके खाना खाएंगे मिनिस्टर्स। The PMO includes the anti-corruption unit and the public wing dealing with grievances. The office houses the prime minister and few selected officers of the Indian Service. देखो यहाँ पे अगर जॉब मिल गया ना, पूरा अंदर का इंफॉर्मेशन तुमको पता चलेगा, प्राइम मिनिस्टर क्या खाता है, क्या करता है। द ऑफिस हाउसेस द प्राइम मिनिस्टर एंड फ्यू सिलेक्टेड ऑफिसर्स ऑफ इंडियन सिविल सर्विस हु वर्क विथ हिम टू मैनेज एंड कोऑर्डिनेट गवर्नमेंट एंड हिज ऑफिस डेली बेसिस पे। कैबिनेट मीटिंग तो डेली नहीं होता है ना। Okay, so the Prime Minister through his office coordinates all ministers in the Central Union Cabinet, Minister of Independent Charges, Governors, Ministers of State Government, जो coordinate करते हैं, everything is done from PMO. It is located at the South Block of the Secretariat Building. Secretariat Building जो है, उसका South Block में PMO है। Okay. So the Prime Minister has traditionally been the minister in charge of the Ministry of Personnel, Department of Space and Atomic Energy. I told you Department of Space and Department of Atomic Energy has no ministry. So directly Prime Minister is in the charge. Similarly एक ऐसा ministry है, that is Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pension, जिसको directly PM charge करता है. Okay, so the PM can also charge. Traditionally ये चलता रहा है. Traditionally, okay. Okay, enough. So our central governance is done. Central government structure, central governance is done. So we have now chapters tomorrow we'll cover role of civil services in democracy is done.